Welcome to this video on malicious software, understanding threats and protection. We will cover how to recognize threats and protect your systems. Our video is structured into 4 main parts: sources of malware, attack vectors, types of malware, and responding to malware attacks. Malware, or malicious software, is software used by attackers to conduct harmful actions on computer systems. These actions can include data theft, system disruption, or financial extortion. Let's begin with the sources of malware, which show how malicious software is created, acquired, and distributed. Malware can be created from scratch, repurposed from legitimate tools, or purchased on the dark market, often as malware as a service, or MaaS. Free construction tools are also available for creating malware. Next, we will discuss the different attack vectors used to deliver malware to victims. Email remains the primary delivery method because it exploits human psychology. Threats include malicious attachments, phishing links, and social engineering messages designed to create urgency. Web-based sources include drive-by downloads, which install automatically, malvertising or malicious advertising, and fake software updates that trick users into downloading malware. Attackers exploit software and system vulnerabilities like unpatched software, pirated software bundled with malware, and supply chain attacks, where malware is inserted into legitimate updates. Malware can also be delivered through physical media, such as infected USB drives. Also, juice jacking involves compromised public charging stations that transfer data, or malware. Network and remote access vulnerabilities include open remote desktop protocol ports exploited with weak passwords and unsecured public Wi-Fi used for man-in-the-middle attacks. Our third section covers the diverse types of malware and their distinct functionalities. Malware classification is challenging because modern variants are often multifunctional, spanning categories like keyloggers, ransomware, and information stealers. A virus is a type of malware that self-replicates by injecting its code into other programs. The most common forms are macroviruses, attached to Office documents. A Trojan disguises itself as legitimate software to deceive victims. Unlike viruses, Trojans do not self-execute and rely on the user to run the program. A worm is self-replicating malware that spreads across computer networks independently. Unlike a virus, a worm does not require a host file to run. Ransomware, or extortionist, encrypts a victim's files and demands a ransom for the decryption key, leading to data loss if the ransom is not paid. A locker, also an extortionist, blocks access to the system interface. It demands a ransom to restore system use without encrypting or damaging the victim's files. A remote access program facilitates data transfer and remote support. Maliciously, it becomes a remote access Trojan, or RAT, allowing attackers unauthorized control to steal data or spy. A stealer automatically gathers and transfers information from a victim's system, often using spyware to stream data from keyboards and webcams. This scene is an introduction to the next section. This scene provides an introduction to the next section. This scene provides an introduction to the next section. This scene provides an introduction to the next section. This scene provides an introduction to the next section. This scene provides an introduction to the next section. This scene provides an introduction to the next section. This scene provides an introduction to the next section. This scene provides an introduction to the next section. This scene provides an introduction to the next section. This scene provides an introduction to the next section. This scene provides an introduction to the next section. This scene provides an introduction to the next section. This scene provides an introduction to the next section. This scene provides an introduction to the next section. This scene provides an introduction to the next section. This scene provides an introduction to the next section.